Next, we're joined by yet another new member of the council. They're all new here in Livingston Parish, including Jeff Ard. Now that you're sworn in, how does it feel?
It feels great. I'm ready to go to work. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I'm just glad the day's finally here.
So it feels good to be finally on the council after a hard-fought election.
Oh, yes, it does. I mean, it was a lot more work than what I thought it would be. You know, running around, hanging signs, building signs, getting out and meeting people, seeing people I haven't seen in a long time on the trail, and I'm ready to go to work for them.
So you obviously have a famous brother. He's the sheriff. Any problem with him giving you too much advice?
No, he actually he stayed completely out of it. He came and gave me his blessing. We both felt that it was something I needed to earn on my own, and he's pretty much stayed out of it. And I went out there and worked, knocked on the doors, and got the votes myself.
So hitting the ground running, what are some things you want to do or work on?
I know we have a little issue with Fire District 12. Town of Livingston's been kind of covering all them calls. It's getting costly for them. I've spoken with James Wascom with Walker Fire District Chief, and that's an issue that we really need to work on. They've been battling it for a while. So that would probably be one of my top priorities as far as my district.
Well, and then I think about Satsuma South Road that the state is going to improve, but the question is, what's it going to be? A roundabout, a red light, or what?
I really have not found out much on that. Right now, it looks like all they did was repave it. They didn't do anything other than that. So, you know, I would think the quick solution is just put a three-way stop there and then find out where the state is from there.
Any other road problems that come to mind that you want to get to work on now?
I know there's a lot of work in the town of Livingston that's been overlooked. Talking with Mayor Jones, he said there's a few roads that's up in the town that are pretty bad. So I want to really sit down with him, go over his roads, and probably start there with the roads.
Satsuma Incorporation, is it a dead issue?
I'm not sure that it's a dead issue. I don't think it was the right time for it. I think they also tried to make it too big. So it's probably something that could come up in the future.
What else are you hearing from folks that they want you to do?
The biggest thing is just work with the other council, work with the parish president, work as a team, move the parish forward, and quit all the bickering and causing lawsuits. And let's just make our parish look good in the outside eye.
One thing we haven't heard much about lately is animal control. I'm sure it's a big nuisance to your brother and his deputies to have to deal with animal problems, and there's almost no animal control unless people bring the pets or the dogs to a shelter.
Yes, that's correct, and that is going to be one of our biggest issues to tackle, because you got to figure out how we're going to pay for it. I know it's very costly for animal control, so I think that will be an issue that all the councilmen will have to get together and work on.
What else do you want to tell us?
I'm just excited. I'm ready to go to work. I'm glad that the District 1 people have given me this opportunity. And as I've always said, I promise I won't embarrass them, and I'll do the best job I possibly can for them.